Hi guys, today as we approach the city of Carrara, it immediately becomes clear that this corner of Tuscany lives and breathes marble. The mountains appear to be carved open, while processing factories, shipping yards, and stone workshops line the roads into town. For more than 2,000 years, Carrara marble has been shipped around the world, shaping everything from Roman architecture to Renaissance masterpieces. We made our way through downtown Carrara as our guide shared stories about the quarrymen who helped build the city and the dangerous work that defined life in these mountains for generations. Along the route, we passed fleets of Land Rovers carrying visitors deep into the quarry roads for VIP marble tours. We stopped for demonstrations on marble cutting techniques and learned how ancient extraction methods evolved into the massive modern operations still active today.
The economy is still based on the marble, but not like in the past. So they changed, we have something else now, but it's still the most important portion of the economy in town. And you can see also the sidewalk is in marble too. Is dirty, but it's marble, and in the past we had the squares, we had all the sidewalks made in marble. Now they don't do that them anymore because 2 or 3 on the way to go to Colonnata Valley, but there are some very big, and recently they started to buy robots. So part of the world is part of the railroad, a private railroad which was built in 1880 to transport roadblocks from the mountains to the port or to the sawmill or to the marble studios. So this was part of the railway. And in the past, down there under the railway, a destra, there was a small marble studios, but now they have to leave. So usually we saw people sculpting in the morning. And see, this is one of the first truck used in the 60s. So we used the trains, the 2 trains from 1880 until 1964, and then we used the trucks. To be honest, I've been told that the first trucks were the one left by the Americans when they were here. I think they did something. They changed in town because we only have white marble, different qualities. Like Bianco Statuario is the name of a quality. Then we have Calacata, we have Bianco Carrara, which is the most common. We have Bardiglio, we have Paonazzo. But some qualities are very, very expensive, like the Bianco Statuario and the Calacata. They cost like 10,000. This nativity scene was sculpted by a man who retired, and instead of going, we have mountains made in marble, for kilometers. And how much taller were they before they were? But we are not very happy because we don't see nothing. You just have the work. And I told you that we are in total 4,000, so not a big number. So you imagine 60,000 people and only 4,000 people are involved. So we have the work, but if you visit the people see that the mountains one day is green, maybe after 2 months is white because they started to cut. But if they close the quarries, which they wanted a few years ago because there were some bad incidents, transported the marble during the centuries. And also if you need, we have toilets. Yes. So if you need them, okay? I'm going inside. You see this is a shop. We cross the shop. We don't stop right away. You have some free time then if you want to have a look and buy something. But first we enter the shop. I'm going to terrace.
Right, most important thing, right?
And from here it went to Rome, see here, with a special vessel, and they made a simple obelisk, straight, large at the base, with the name of Mussolini written on it. Shocking. And the good thing is that it's still there to remember the history. It's illegal. You have to have plastic because when it runs very fast, it can be like a gun.
Oh.
Someone lost their life because
Oh my God.
they went too close, and so it's like a gun. So I'm going to show you. See, please come with me.
Retreat spots.
Oh, cool.
Please come here. When the horizontal cut is done, they put something because the weight. And then you see the proportion of the workers and the block that they are going to cut. Once the horizontal cut is done, workers go on top of the block. I'm going to show you. Horizontal cut is done. They go on top. They go 3 meters back. They drill holes like that. They let the cable pass through. They fish it, and they put on a machine like that. See? And then the machine is always on the rail. It moves. They cut on right side, left side, and then it's a little bit more complicated, but they go on the back. So, and usually now they do blocks of 3 meters large and 6 meters high, and they are block of 600-700 tons each time. And the cut done by the diamond cable is so thick, it's not very deep, so they can't use any machinery. So do you see those? We call this cuscino idraulico. It's easy to understand, it's a hydro bag. They put between the cut, see, like here, you see? They fill with water. It expands, it becomes like this one, and it gives some space to use the excavator. And then they pull out, first they put sand to break too much the block, but it breaks. It breaks. And always, again, with the diamond cable, they cut in several pieces in order to be loaded and to be sold, yes, to be sold. Imagine, I didn't tell you something very important. You know what we do, because we have 1 million tons of good blocks, and 2 million are the debris. The white marble is made in calcium carbonate, and starting from the 70s, we grind the waste, we make marble dust, and we make toothpaste, paper, plastic, beauty cream, products for clean the house, etc. So it's used everything. And this is the way of cutting marble, coiled cable, wire.
Bobby wire.
You never saw this?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, and it was invented, this was invented by Belgium, because also in Belgium you have quarries. And the system is similar to the diamond cable. See the drawing, see? You have a quarry in the past, the quarries were starting from the top, and they used to be like an arena. They were pulley here, you see? An engine not far away. And then when the engine was starting, the helicoidal cable touched the marble, but it didn't cut the marble. What was cut in the marble was a mixture of sand and water. Special sand that was cut in the marble. This was a big revolution But imagine the workers got silicosis because you had to transport it from here to the top, and then you had also to use when you were cutting, so they were the problem. There were no masks, nothing. Also today they don't wear masks. And imagine also another important thing, that until 1964 workers had to go to work by foot.
Wow.
Ho quasi finito, ok? So starting from the 1st century before Christ, the ancient Romans were looking for the defect, the cracks. They were started to cut like so until they got a V shape like there, you see. Then they put inside iron wedges or dried wood, and then put water, but in any case they had to heat again until a piece of the marble detached from the mountain. And then the ancient Romans, that they were smart. If the marble was used to become a column or I don't know what, they gave the shape in order to be less heavy. And also, if they found a problem, they could found at the quarry, not in Rome or Naples or whatever. And between the hammer, chisel, and the diamond cable and the helicoidal cable, we use the explosive. The architect, American architects, prefers with the veins. And then I'm going to show the one that is my favorite one. It's Caracata. And now you have a free time.
After some demonstrations and viewing of local artifacts, we wandered through souvenir gift shops with polished marble sculptures and keepsakes that made it very tempting to weigh down our luggage on the flight home.
That one back there is nice too. All the way in the back.
Same beauty. High in the surrounding mountains, we overlooked several active marble quarries deeply carved into the mountainsides. We even walked up remarkably preserved Roman quarry sites where they left their excavation marks, visible nearly 2,000 years later. Massive vehicles and equipment moved through the bright white landscape as we picked up discarded marble fragments along the trail, small trinkets from one of Italy's most famous industries.
The three valleys. So Colonnata, Antiscritti e Torano. Torano is where Michelangelo used to go to select his marble. He went everywhere, but in that area he could find the best quality. So let's go on. Once you've done pictures. Usually from here we see the sea. And sometimes also vessels, but it's not too foggy. Yes, yeah.
No, good. Good to know.
You see there, as I told you before, you can see the lines, and if you can see the same, not with the same condition, but you have the same line on the other side. So it means now they are not more visible like here, because of the water. But you have to imagine when they came here, the ancient Romans, there was a hill. they destroyed it in 4 centuries. And that with the diamond cable they cut left, right, and the back. And you see all the stones, I mean all the marble there. You can see those are pieces left there by the ancient Romans because they found the defect. Can you see them? Some are rounded, some are squared. They should have gone to Rome or Naples or the Roman Empire, but they left them there because they had a defect. And on the other side, and then we have to go back, I think. I don't know if, yeah, we have to, yeah, I know.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Bye.
Enjoy. I bought you some time.
Come on, make those people go fast. You know, really.
You know, we can jog,
Yeah, I still feel we were gypsy.
of course.
I
See,
mean,
I want to go straight up here.
Show the real photos. Or do they show those photos or you found that show photos? Because you can't even come close. You see how much you see?
Uh-huh. Look at this. This is amazing over here. This is amazing to see as a,
Yeah, because that's been here for
yeah,
thousands of years.
but they use this as a demonstration.
And that's it. Can we take a photo then? Yeah, you see, I thought we were going to go in there, babe. That's why you sold me. Because what was the point? I'm
Well-
not experiencing that. This is not where you used to choose the flux from. Look at that. That's what you have to show. That's awesome. The little tavern.
Okay. Which is a full foot 1200 building. So it's the location, the building in itself. It's
So that's what you're going to write down for us.
It's already done. Yes.
Okay.
I'll give you on the coach.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And someplace nice.
Yes.
Stop and enjoy.
Enjoy that you because you talk about wonderful building and Florence. On the other side of the other building. Oh, I forgot another garden. I'll write down another garden just close by. Again, you've got an amazing view over Florence. Personally, I like the gray one, the Barbino.
Yeah. That's a beautiful one.
I think you can take this.
Yeah, that's a nice size. You can do that.
They say no, just leave it over there.
Hey.
That size.
Yes.
To finish the day, we stopped at the Lard station, where we learned how the region's famous lardo is aged and preserved inside marble basins using traditional methods passed down through generations of quarry workers. This was introduced to us as the tasting of the lard. We can confirm it is not for everyone. However, you can survive many things when there's an ample supply of red wine available. It became the perfect ending to a day exploring the marble mountains of Carrara.
It's like what we would call pork belly, maybe?
No, belly is this part. No, this is the fat of the pork, which is on the back, And they have to be special animals because now you know the pork are not so fat.
Yeah.
And also they didn't have to they didn't have taken pills because I mean.
No antibiotics, not it.
So that's what they say to us. Then we don't know if it's true or not. But L'Italia is vino rosso, vino rosso. Yeah. The local, also the name.